Actually, there's one light tank that's missing, and I'm gonna assume he was on the right side, but no. What we see on our mini-map now is all that's left of us. Now, if we were smart, we'd sit here and let them come to us. But that one light tank was trying to push up the middle, and he's gonna pay for it with his life. Now, ideally, I should push over that way so I can help the middle, but this might be a bad idea, but we're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna pull straight back to this road, and then we're gonna head over towards the middle so we can help them out. Now, I don't remember exactly, but I think this Salma S35 French medium has some pretty good frontal armor. If that's the case, then we should be able to defend against most of it, most incoming shots, but there's no guarantee. Alright, so that tank destroyer is down. The Blitzen up there. I didn't predict it well enough. Hit, but no damage. Critical hit on him. Maybe a track or an engine. Unfortunately, we're sitting where there's no cover. But there's a Blitzen right there. Now, most likely we're going to get flanked from this left side, but I want to pull into these bushes. Yeah, and we're just going to position our armor so we can easily swing it towards whatever direction they come from. Now we wait. Now, if they go for the base cap, we're not going to try and stop them. We're going to just kind of let them cap it. Saving on a repair bill is never a bad idea when the odds are this bad. The likeliness of Blitzen's little pew-pew gun penning the front is very unlikely. Especially with it being angled in such a way. I need to pen something. The Blitzen's front is too heavily armored. Yeah, all they've got is Blitzens. Now the Blitzens can't pen, but they have another light tank hitting us, which is going to be enough. Oh, the Blitzen actually found a weak point for us. Huh. Yeah, we did what we could though. So we got cool-headed, which is just a medal for really blocking up damage. We blocked 1840 in damage, I believe just from the Blitzens, really. God, look at the Blitzens on their team. 2, 4, yeah, 5 Blitzens on their team, and 4 out of 5 survived. Personally, not bad though. So let's go back through all of the tanks we've played and do some upgrading, shall we? So the M2 medium, who I don't even remember playing the M2 medium, but we played him. The M2 medium has no packages to upgrade to unless we use free XP, but I don't want to do that. The T56 GMC 3,390. We're going for the M8A1. You would be a downgrade. You would be nothing. A 57mm M. By doing this, we get 1 firepower and 4 points in mobility, and that's it. Well, either way, we need 1 of these packages, so sure. And we'll go ahead and mount it as well. And now all we have to do is save up for the M8A1, which shouldn't be too long, actually. So there we go. Now we have a 57mm gun on our tank. We might regret that, but we'll find out later. Upgrades, packages on the Stuart 1-4. We can go ahead and get this, which will increase our mobility and spotting. So let's go ahead and do that, and we'll mount that as well. And we don't quite have enough for the next one, and again, I don't really want to spend any free XP, so we will wait on that. And actually, yeah, we did change turrets too, which is great. Right, the medium 3. Not enough to get the first package, which is okay. And finally, the Selma S35, which didn't do great in that last one, so I suspect we can't do anything. We cannot. Alright, well, let's get into these next vehicles. And actually, shit. Before we do that, let me... Tanks. Where, oh where do we want to go? We have 1 extra slot, and it wouldn't be a bad idea to fill that slot with something. I don't want any creepy crawlers, so no AMX-38, AMX-40 into this light tank line. I was really kind of saving that extra slot for Swedish tanks, but I don't think they're coming for a long time. We really don't want to go down the light British line. Germany is quite the treat, but I don't think we want to go down that line either. No. Russia. Russia could be good. I just don't want to drop a huge amount of cash, which is my biggest problem. America's not a bad idea either, but again, I don't want to drop a huge amount of cash. You know what? We'll do this. So we'll grab the Aro Tatsu for that extra slot, and we'll use that for the heavy tank line for now. Just because when we get Swedish tanks or any more gift tanks, we will get a whole extra garage slot, which allows us to then be able to get more tanks. So it's actually not a bad idea. So we want to go the Igo Chiro medium. So if we look at packages, in order to get the Igo Chiro, we have to go down this line. We actually have some XP left over. We'll do this. Yeah, go ahead and mount that. Do we actually want this? Probably not a bad idea. Let's go ahead and mount that. What is this going to do? This is going to be bad. Whatever. That's fine, and actually we still have enough XP to go ahead and do this. And then 130, we actually have enough to go straight to the tier 2. So all that money was spent for nothing. Oops! Damn it, I just spent 300 gold on another garage slot and I didn't even mean to do it. Motherfucker. Oh well. Yeah. I didn't even mean to spend that gold, god damn it. Oh well. So now this thing, we'll go ahead and get rid of this. And go ahead and sell that. We'll get some of that money back, which is okay. And then we'll still fill that with something else. What do we want to really play around with? Not Japanese. Damn sure not Chinese. Do we really want to dabble in the French line? If there was an easier way to get into the light tanks, I would, but the 38 and the 40 is just too much, man. French tank destroyers are decent, but not great. We could go the British line and go down the British tank destroyer line, but that would mean Cruiser, Valentine, Archer, Achilles, Challenger, which kind of seems pointless in hindsight. The German line. You know what? I like this line. Let's go down this German line. Panzer 3A. Give me that. We don't need the cutscenes. There we go. Then we can use this to go... Where was it we needed to go there? The Panzer 3. Which means we have to go here, which is okay. Now if we look, probably definitely want this. Spending a lot of unnecessary money, but that's okay. And then between this and that, we get more mobility and better firepower. Why wouldn't you want that? Yes, give me that. I mean, it's a pew-pew gun, but it's better. And then the Panzer 3. Okay. Alright, now let us continue. We just did the medium 3, so I guess it's time we actually go into the Panzer 3A. Funny how that worked out. You are in a battle queue. Yeah, thank you for telling me. So, the real goal for this, I guess you could say account would be one way to put it. I really didn't want to put it that way, but as we all know, I play World of Tanks on PC, and then I played it on PS4 as well. Unfortunately, my gaming PC does not work. And I've actually decided that World of Tanks is actually more fun to play on console than it actually is on PC, in my opinion. Everyone's opinion is different. But, the reason why I'm going with these tanks on this account is because all of my favorite tanks are down these lines. This line has the 3001D and the 3002D, which are really fun mediums that I really like. The Hetzer line, of course, goes to the Jagdpanzer IV and the Panther, which is really good. The M2 medium goes to the Sherman, which also goes to the T-32, the Pattons, and the Pershing. And many other lines go to more of my favorite tanks. And so really this is me recreating my PC account essentially, because that account actually went bankrupt. So yeah. So we can't hit any of those targets outside the city, but we don't want to mad rush the city either. So we kind of want to be careful with what we do. Now, is this building destructible? If yes, okay. We don't want to hide behind it. I love to do that. I love to test and see if buildings are destructible. And then that determines whether or not I use them as cover. That one is too. But I don't think this big stone wall is going to be destructible. So we'll go ahead and we will use it as cover. Really good aim time on this Panzer III's gun. But we have a pew pew gun. We have a machine gun. Where is this tank? Oh, he's like over there in the mountains. I think we need to rotate towards the valley. If he's gonna be up there in the mountains, he'll get to spot and hopefully he'll give us any warning of flankers behind us. We need to move towards the valley to defend it, to help defend the valley. Ooh, that's not good.
Ready to fire.
This thing really puts out burst. We cannot pen that B1 at all, so let's not try and get its attention.
They spotted us.
We can't pen that Blitzen's turret. Well, we can try. Fuck it.
Hole in their armor.
Yeah, we did damage it. Pull back a bit while it reloads. Something's sniping us that we can't see, so I'd rather not take the risk of sitting here. I still want a realism mode in World of Tanks that does the War Thunder thing of you can only see tanks when you can actually see them. Oh shit, I didn't even realize we were taking damage from the Blitz. Ah, damn. Oh well. Blitzen with its own pew pew gun. We did some damage though. 9 hits and 2 spot damage assists. That's okay. As long as we're helping the team, we're winning in my book. Because that's what losers say. Alright, next, the DW2, Tier 4 German heavy tank. Oh boy, the DW2 is a real work, real mess. Fjords. I don't remember much of this map. Yeah, I do. This is that map that is not good, but not bad either. It's interesting, to say the least. Yeah, this is the map I was thinking it was. So let's go ahead and mute these guys. Let's see. Probably be better in the south, to be honest. I don't think we have the speed to go south, but fuck it, we'll do it anyway. Blitzens, if you could just move. Like, I'm trying to go this way. Please and thank you. Yeah, DW2, real slow. There's so many people on our team that has mics. I actually have voice volume turned all the way down, so you can't actually hear them. So there's no need for me to mute them, but their little names popping up in the right-hand side of the screen is just kind of annoying, seeing that flash on and off and on and off of the screen. So as typical with the Fjords map, Most of the fighting is occurring right here in this middle route with no one moving south, meaning that at some point we're gonna have some south tanks just fuck us up. So much for being a German heavy, huh? Does no damage to a Blitzen's front. Oh shit. He's down. We have a little derp gun like that M2 had. Ooh, what? Oh, artillery managed to hit us. Good play, artillery. Good play. Good play. I didn't actually think you could hit us over that mountain, but apparently I was wrong. Because you're the best artillery in the game, the French artillery. And I don't mean that sarcastically, I mean that legitimately. In my opinion, the French artillery is the best artillery line in the game, as of right now. We don't know what Japanese artillery or Chinese artillery or Swedish artillery is going to be like, but as of right now, best artillery in the game. So, Siegfried line. Siegfried line with the Hetzer. What do we do here? Tis the question, because typically with the Siegfried line, when I'm in a medium tank, I like to hit and run. Pop up somewhere, sling out 1 or 2 shells, run away to a new position. Here, on this map, with the Hetzer, that can't really do that. I don't know what to do. Alright, here's what we'll do. We'll do my typical strat of, sitting out in the field using bunkers as cover. And, using bunkers as cover. And we will, do some long-range sniper fire. Now, let's actually move up to this bunker over here. And the reason for this is that most people don't go out in the field because it's essentially an artillery and sniper death trap. You get spotted in the field, you're essentially screwed. However, hiding behind the bunkers and using them as cover to fire on targets that appear in the city, it's actually pretty good. Especially when you consider that the Hetzer's biggest weakness is its lower plate in the front. And so if you can actually use the bunkers to protect that lower plate. Ooh, missed. Shot on the Sherman. Sherman's gonna peek. Oh, hello, Sherman, my old friend. We actually bounced that shot. No, sir. We're gonna stay behind this bunker. We really should not have taken that first hit. After we hit the Sherman there, we really should have stayed, pulled back and stayed in cover. This is the only downside to using the bunkers as cover. If you get into a position where the bunker can't protect you from artillery, that happens. But then again, that's every scenario in World of Tanks. If you can't get into a position where artillery can't touch you, you're fucked. Alright, so admittedly the Hetzer plan did not go well, like most German war plans, but that's okay. So we've already played the Sama S35. Why is it back here? should be playing this artillery. We played the Salma in the last episode. And the beginning of this one. So, let's go with the artillery. So depending on whether or not we get a good map for this artillery, we should have a decent game, assuming the team doesn't just suicide into, well, anything, really. Any form of suicide is just bad for me. So the team needs to at least be decent. I know teams usually aren't good, but decent is all I ask. Tundra Winter. Why does this map sound familiar, but not look familiar? Oh, you know what? I know this map now. It just looks so weird on the minimap. Also, this is not one of my favorite maps because it has the bases so close to each other. Okay. I think we'll go into this little depression over here and we will sit there and maybe try to cover the team from here. If not, we could always move up onto this hill. Actually, let's start with this hill. I usually don't like to start in an open position as artillery because if someone rushes the base, then I'm pretty much fucked. But oh well. See, like that light tank that's right there, just a further example of why I don't like to start in the open. He rushed his ass all the way over here and ran into the hordes, the masses. The BTSV light tank. Let's see what else we can hit rather than him, because we can't actually hit him. Ooh, a sea of Blitzens. I'll take it. Oh! Tracked the T-56 there. See if we can hit that T-56. Because it doesn't look like he's going to move. Because he definitely would have repaired his track by now. Yep, he's gone. Blitzen's down. This Blitzen would not be a bad target, but I don't like him moving. Especially considering he's moving away. Medium 3, on the other hand, is a slow-moving target. Oh, he stopped. Shot out. He's gone. Very good, very good. Very well, very well. Another Blitzen. Man, there are so many Blitzens. Which is understandable. Anytime a new tank is given to anybody, especially a free tank, it's usually gonna be used a shit ton. But already they're down to 4 tanks left. And if any of them stop, they're screwed. Let's try this target over here that was backing away. Another Blitzen. Okay, he's gone. Oh, artillery spotted. Rotate, rotate, aim. Come on, aiming circle. Nope, never mind. There's a Blitzen. One of 2 Blitzens that remain. Alright, I think he's gonna stay in a position where he can't get picked off by me, so we don't have the speed to pass by our teammates to get there. And there's no way we hit that Blitzen, so let's actually focus our attention over where they were pinging on the map. Anything? Oh, here we go. Here he is. See if we can maybe get him before the entire team obliterates his anus. Oh, they tracked him as I was predicting the shot. Yeah, they've got